Hey guys, welcome to One Punch Man the Strongest SEA series. Today we're going to talk about Resource Allocation 101. So we're going to talk about using diamonds in the correct way. So firstly, let's try to calculate how many diamonds we receive in a single day. So the first place that we receive diamonds is of course from daily quests. So as we can see here, we can actually receive about 120 diamonds per day here. The second place to receive diamond would actually be from home requests. So from home requests, once you've done enough requests, you can actually receive 50 diamonds here as well. So that puts us at around 170 diamonds. And the third place that we can receive diamonds from is the arena. So this one is a bit more flexible based on how you're ranked in the arena, but I do think that with the right amount of effort, everyone can definitely get into diamond either now or later. So just by being within diamond, we actually receive a rank reward of about 200 diamonds, even if you're ranked at like the lowest end on the diamond arena tier. So I think that's the arena, and since we're receiving about 200 from arena, that gives us a total diamonds of 370. On top of that, also within the arena, we have tournament. So in tournament, we also receive about 50 diamonds as long as we secure 6 wins. So that gives us a total of about 420. And then we can always do a daily share to the community. That gives us 50 diamonds along with some coins, but we're talking about diamonds here, so we can always go and share this. Well, we don't really have to share it. We can just go to share, and then we can kind of click give up on the share, and that'll be good enough to receive the 50 diamonds here. So that gives us a total of 470 diamonds. Another way to get diamonds is also from home, this time from parties. So by just joining parties, of course we gotta make sure that we always go for at least the middle parties. According to my experience, I think that it's safe to estimate getting about 10 diamonds per medium party. So I'm just gonna estimate 60 diamonds from parties, and that gives us a total of around 530 diamonds. Finally, if you're in a club, which I do think most people are, we can get diamonds from club contests. So from club contests, there are 6 diamond points every time there's a club contest, and there are 3 times. The club contest itself is 3 times a week. So usually we would also get around 10 diamonds from each diamond point found in the map. So that gives us about 60 diamonds. And also within the personal reward section, we also get about 20 diamonds. So if you're doing it really well, you might get 30, but let's just lowball it a little at the moment. So that means we're gonna receive 80 diamonds whenever there's a club contest. So that gives us about 240 diamonds per week, because we do club contests 3 times a week, right? So per day, it's also about 30 diamonds. So adding on to the 530 that we had before, that gives us 560 diamonds. And actually also within club, we have club collective quests here. So as long as we reach a certain amount of activity, we would receive, for my club it's 55. I'm sure there are clubs that are higher, but I would just estimate 50 for everyone's sake. So that'll be 610 in total. Well, the SEA server has introduced some really good rewards by just watching ads. So from here we can actually receive 50 diamonds once we watch an ad. But just make sure that you always watch enough of the switch thing before claiming, because all the other rewards are way worse than 50 diamonds apparently. So each day we are able to get 250 diamonds just by watching the ads. So that gives us a total of 860 diamonds, and that concludes the calculations part. So how are we going to spend all these 860 diamonds in the best possible way? So with this daily amount, we actually get about 860 times 30, and that's about 25,000 diamonds per month. It may seem like a large number, but now if we take a closer look, the first place that we definitely need to spend diamonds is limited SSR tickets. So we always go for limited SSR tickets first. The reason is really simple, because limited SSRs are how this game makes most of its income. So all SSR characters are incredibly strong. Take Goketsu as an example. In the SEA server, Goketsu would debut in about March 2021. So even without a 3-star keepsake or a 5-star passive, his ult deals about 180 attack damage to just all 6 enemies, and heals himself at the same time for 20% of his own max HP. If we're looking at like current characters, so for example Atomic Samurai, well, his ult deals only 100%, so that's a huge difference right there. Therefore, we would always have to save up on the limited SSR tickets. This is also because like we don't want to gamble. So whenever we decide to draw a limited SSR character, we always make sure that we are able to do it 180 times just to get just to complete the quest and take at least one of that character. That's like the logic behind putting all resources into limited SSR tickets. So for these limited SSR tickets, we usually only get them by recharging. We need to spend money on it instead of diamonds. However, during the limited SSR debuts and returns, we are actually able to buy 36 of them, and we'll also receive 5 of them from the quests. So with that, we are actually able to purchase 72 LSSR tickets each month. So this would cost us about 15,000 diamonds already. So as we mentioned before, we have about 25,000 diamonds, and this just leaves us with about 10k diamonds a month. So the second place that we want to spend our diamonds is of course on the limited SSR keepsakes. So as we might have noticed, certain characters are just not the same character without keepsake and with keepsake, because it really boosts their ult a lot. So for example, for Goketsu's case, without a keepsake, he deals 180% attack damage to all 6 enemies, and heals himself for 20% of his max HP. But with a keepsake, he actually deals 210% attack damage to all enemies and heals himself for 30% max HP. So that is a lot better. Well, it is safe to estimate that each keepsake costs around 15,000 diamonds. So as players who spend a small amount on the game, I wouldn't expect everyone to get every limited SSR character, but we would get a limited SSR character once every 2 months. So out of every 2 limited SSR characters, we need to at least get a keepsake for one of them. So this means that we need to save that 15k diamonds every 4 months. So that means we're gonna have to save about 4k just for the keepsakes each month. So that leaves us with just around 6k diamonds. Well, the third place that we want to spend diamonds is actually on the SSR Omni Shards. So unlike normal SSR characters, the limited SSR character shards can't really be acquired from anywhere, and they can't be drawn just out of the recruitment place here from Elite Recruit, because they're not in the pool. And so this means that to upgrade them, to limit break them, we actually need SSR Omni Shards, or another way to do it is to put them through extreme training. So in the arena, we are actually able to buy 5 arena tokens to reach 10 arena battles a day. So with 10 arena battles, we would receive an SSR Omni chest. So this costs us 300 diamonds in total. Well, we've talked about the fact that we have just 6k diamonds each month, which means around 200 per day. Therefore, I certainly do not recommend getting the Omni Shards from the arena, because we simply don't have enough diamonds for this. Well, but what we do have enough for is to get the 50 diamond one here in tournament. So based on my experience, I do feel like this R&D Omni Shard chest has around 30% probability of giving us SSR Omni instead of SR Omni. So if that's what we're getting, that means for about every 3 of these bot, we can get an SSR Omni Shard. So which puts the price at just around 150 diamonds compared to the 300 diamonds if we get it from Arena. The second place that I recommend to spend diamonds on is Extreme Training. So with Extreme Training, we're actually able to get the character shards for the characters that we're using. So based on experience from all the players, we do feel like there's about 50% chance of dropping the character shard for the character you're using, which means the expected expense here for a shard is only about 240 diamonds, which is also better than 300 in the arena. So that is actually a total expense of 170 diamonds already, which leaves us with just 30 diamonds. So what can we do with that 30 diamonds? So I would recommend just getting Vitality, because Vitality is, in the long term, much better than getting Stamina. The reason being that Vitality is a really stable way of raising your battle power, especially with talent. So I don't recommend going through either Unnatural Disasters or Conqueror Challenges, because these are very unstable ways of getting gears. You'd be better off just getting the gears from Club Boss. Well, like in Conqueror Challenge, usually you would just get like green gears, and then even with the purple gear that is dropped, it might not be the right set, it might not be the right stats, so it's just not worth it in general. So always invest into talent perfection first. So I think that's like the basics of how we spend diamonds and how we kind of save up for the limited SSR tickets and their keepsakes. In the future, we'll also talk about like which are the limited SSRs that are worth investing in and which keepsakes are worth getting. But that's it for today's content. Let me know in the comments section below what you want to find out in the future. Thanks a lot for watching.